Well, the squat for maximum here, the Giants table. Let's reflect back on what happened there. Owen Lewis failed his second nominated lift, but Paul Carter with 380 kilograms set the lead, followed by Dean Slater at 370, and then Rob Frampton here at 370, and it was left to the big man, Glenn Ross, to push it to 390 to win.
The director producers were trying to get me to this next event, have a little go against you, but you know, I think you got a little bit of advantage on me on this one.
I don't think that's wise, because I've probably got about 15 stone advantage on you.
Does that weight obviously count in this?
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
the smaller guys are going to struggle against the bigger guys.
Absolutely. What we've got here is what we call a basic tug of war, but instead of just holding the rope, they're in harness. So they're actually using the whole body plus their arms, and they're harnessed in. But basically it's still tug of war. They have to pull it round these two cylindrical objects by the vehicles, and then there's a centre line, a mark, as you can see, and as they pull against each other, that mark will either go to the left or to the right. And after 60 seconds, which is the time limit for the event, where that mark finishes either left or right of the centre is the winner.
Well, Jeff's explained most of it, but let me tell you, there are 3 heats, and the winners go through, and the person that actually holds on longer than all of the others before they lose goes through to join the winners of the 3 heats in the semi-finals. But the first of the heats then is Owen Lewis versus Glenn Ross. Owen on the near side, there's Glenn. And the time limits you've already been told about, but I think this is about hanging on, really. If you lose, you've got to hang on as long as possible to make it through to the final. So it's not just the first 3, as I said. So it looks as though Owen Lewis is really struggling here, but he's hanging on well. There it is, it's finished. Now then, Glenn Ross is the winner. The time that Owen Lewis held on to onto the rope before he lost will be placed down on a piece of paper, and it'll be compared with the others in the other 2 heats. So, Paul Carter versus Ken Nowitzki.
I'd quite like to beat Paul Carter. I've had a couple of competitions. I was at the Amateur World Championships at the Arnold in Columbus, Ohio in March. And he beat me there, and he beat me at the Body Power event in the NEC in Birmingham in May. So I'd quite like to get one up on him, sort of try and even out the score.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a bit tough to do that, I can tell you, because Paul Carter's in very good form. Look at this, he's absolutely pulling his opponent away, and that's done, and that's not as quick. That's so much quicker, I should say, than Owen Lewis. So we're looking for the 4th person to go through. Now that's another heat winner, Paul Carter, so he goes through.
So, Jeff, give me a little hint. What's this all about carpet glue?
I ain't telling you, that's one of my secrets.
But I noticed there's some fancy footwear. I mean,
yeah, well,
that makes a
sometimes, I
difference.
mean, there's a stone here that's quite slippery, you know. And I said, got any carpet glue? That's a little bit of me coming out. It's not cheating, it's just having the advantage.
But if you're on this side, maybe you've got a slight advantage.
Yeah, yeah, because you know you're going to hit this slippery bit, you know. So you've got an advantage this side, and look at that side. I said, right, just a little bit of carpet glue on the bottom of my feet. You know, do it when the others don't see you. You know, just have a little bit of kit in your bag. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying. It's all about winning, mate.
This is it. This is it.
Trade secrets indeed. Dean Slater there, and he's against Rob Frampton in the 3rd of the heats, the final heat. At the moment, Owen Lewis is the man that goes through, unless either Dean or Rob, whichever one of them loses here, can hold on longer. Well, certainly looks as though Dean Slater's having a little bit of trouble here. Oh yes, he has. Rob Frampton wins it, but Owen Lewis goes through to the semi-final to join the 3 winners.
A win for Rob Frampton.
So the first of the semi-finals, Owen Lewis versus Rob Frampton then. And we shall see now. Here's Lewis on the near side, the Welshman versus the Englishman. Look how Rob Frampton's leaning back, and there's nothing that the 17-stone Owen Lewis can do about this. Frampton much the bigger man, and that's it. So, Owen Lewis is beaten. Rob Frampton goes through to the final. And now it's Glenn Ross versus Paul Carter. Now this is a big one, the two big fellas really. Now who will prevail here? Certainly Carter's looking in very, very good form indeed. Very even at the moment. Oh, and Glenn Ross is losing ground. He's losing ground. He's trying hard. And that was it, and Carter's got it. Well, Carter goes through to the final against Rob Frampton. Hope he's not hurt himself, though.
Paul, well done, a win there, but it wasn't easy by the looks of it.
No, it wasn't.
And you fell at the end. Was that just putting every bit of effort into it?
Yeah, all my weight into it.
You two were fairly evenly matched weight-wise.
Yeah, both weigh about the same.
Pleased with that?
Yeah, very.
Okay. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, next up is the third and fourth tug-off here. We've got Owen Lewis versus Glenn Ross. Glenn Ross in front. There's Lewis, the Welshman. And look at this. I mean, he's 17 stone in weight up against a 29 stoner, and that was like cutting a knife through butter, wasn't it? Very, very easy. So Glenn Ross is in third place overall, and Owen Lewis in fourth.
See, that's your advice, you see, lean back. That's why he's...
Hi guys, well done. That was for third and fourth position. You got the third, got the fourth, Owen. Is that what you were expecting or hoping for?
Well, there's no way I was going to pull that monster of a man, Paul Carter. It was like, honestly, pulling a shire horse.
But you're similar matched in weight.
Oh, I don't know, he just got the snap and the drive, and he had the body weight that matched me, and I just couldn't pull him, and then I was actually relieved to meet Owen again.
Owen, you're smaller than Glenn. Are you naturally at a disadvantage?
Just a little bit smaller, yeah, but I slipped a few times, but no excuse. I'm not going to pull in.
Can you possibly win it, being of lighter body weight?
Not this year, no. No.
Okay, well done guys. Third and fourth place.
Cheers, thank you.
So to the final, Paul Carter on the near side versus Rob Frampton on the far side, and we know this is a strongman competition. It's also about physical fitness, and Rob Frampton has some views on that.
I've always had the strength there, but the conditioning. So you can be the strongest man in the world, but if you're not fit, you can't lay that down to 100%. So with getting your fitness up, therefore you can sustain your strength for longer periods and obviously carry on. Well, I'm lucky enough I run my own gym in Tidgerall Fareham. So I've accumulated over the last couple of years all the tools and stuff that I need to train on, i.e. stones and axles and logs and deadlifts and stuff. So I'm quite lucky in that respect.
I think he'll need all of that against Paul Carter, because Carter has been looking absolutely invincible. Look at this, he's already got some momentum going, and all of a sudden Rob Frampton finds himself moving, and that's it, it's all over, and Paul Carter wins it. Rob Frampton gets second place.
Paul Carter.
What a good win indeed.
Your winner.
Paul, that's twice you've landed on your bottom.
Yeah.
Was it worth it for the victory?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Pleased to get one over Rob, because he's been doing pretty well so far.
Yeah. And Glenn. Yeah.
And Glenn, well done.
Cheers.
Rob, second place. Did you think you could beat Paul going into that?
Honestly, no.
Because of his size?
Yeah, I mean he's a big guy. He's 30 stone. You know, I'm 25 stone, which is big. But pulling that much more, yeah, it's tricky. He's tall. He's just a bulky guy. You know.
He is indeed. And do you like that event? Is it one you enjoy?
I don't mind. I like them all really. It's not too. The only one I'm a little bit concerned about is this funny giant's egg thing. But we'll see. But I'm not worried. It's all good though.
Well done.
Thank you.
Not worried indeed, but there's the result of that last competition. Paul Carter 6 points, Rob Frampton 5, Glenn Ross 4, Owen Lewis 3, Ken Lewitsky 2, and Dean Slater 1 point. Well, there you've got the overall situation now. After event 6, Glenn Ross 38 points, Rob Frampton 33.5, Paul Carter 30, so it's pretty close between the top three. Nowitzki 24, Slater 23.5, and Lewis 16. Well, the next event, the Golden Egg, it's a new event, 145 kilograms of golden egg lifted into a giant egg cup. The starting height will be 3.5 feet, then it moves to 4 feet, and so on.